Um, Hi, I'm Christine. Hi, I'm Christine. I'm graduating from Drexel this year with a degree in health sciences. So looking back over the past 4 years, I see so much of God's love and faithfulness and forgiveness in my life. Coming into college, I was struggling a lot with having the passion to live for God. I had grown up in a Christian family and gone to church pretty much my entire life, but never really lived out what was said in the Bible. Even though I knew this was not what the Christian life should be, I didn't really care, nor did I think too much of it. A few months before I started college, I decided that I should continue going to church because it was a routine I set my entire life. Not knowing at the time, God used that decision to change my life and take me on an incredible journey back to Him. I was quickly drawn to GCC because of the community here. I noticed that brothers and sisters here were so welcoming and kind to everyone, and that was something I've never really seen or experienced. I also noticed how brothers and sisters here not only proclaim to be Christian and practice their faith on Sundays, but in their daily lives as well, which is something that kept me wanting to stay in this community to learn more about. Freshman year was the start of me going back to God. As I learned more through the sermons and the Bible studies, I started to question how I practiced my faith in the past and saw so much of my sin and complacency. God used a part of my life that I never liked to share or talk about with others and used it to catch my attention and willingly open my heart to allow Him in. This was my constant struggle with depression. I was afraid of sharing the struggle with others because of my fears of what others may think when they found out the dark thoughts that went through my mind. I found it easy to hide my depression from others under a face of okayness and jokes, and after a while, I was able to convince myself that I was okay and move on with my life. But as hard as I tried to pray and read more, I still felt a wall preventing me from fully surrendering myself to God. As I got to know a couple of older sisters at Drexel, I began to share my struggles with them. They encouraged me to let go of my struggles, reminding me of how great our God is and to put my trust in Him. Little by little, I began giving pieces of my struggles and hurts that I've been holding on to God. And as I did, I felt so much of God's love and healing pouring into my life. Even though I cannot share in detail each of the amazing journeys and breakthroughs that God has brought me on during the past 4 years, I do want to say each time I felt like a new Christian, learning again and again who God is and His immense love, forgiveness, and sacrifice for me. God has also shown me how important this community has been in my life. It's more than a group of people I meet on with Sundays, but this community that God has blessed me with has been one that encourages me and challenges me to go deeper in my relationship with Him. Every time I reflect back on this journey, I'm amazed at how God took someone so broken and lost as me and brought me back to Him. And when I think about the decision I made before entering college to join a church, I'm so thankful that God used that simple yes and turned it into something that I would never have imagined, and how He has changed my life through that. Thanks.